California Democratic Congressman John Garamendi, who sits on the House Armed Services Committee. Congressman, thanks for being with us this morning.
Good to be with you, and a very, very important subject.
Yes, absolutely. We appreciate your time. As you know, President Biden has signaled that he is willing to include additional funds for securing the U.S.-Mexico border to this package if it means Republicans would get on board. How open do you find that House Democrats are right now to addressing the border crisis in this emergency supplemental aid package?
Well, first, we need to understand how extraordinarily important this aid package is. If we do not fund Ukraine now, by the end of this year, the munitions, the assistance that they need to continue to pursue the war and, in this case, to defend themselves through the winter will be significantly degraded to the point where Russia may very well be able to advance. This is really absolutely critical that we get this aid package done now. Now, with regard to the question of the immigration has been tossed about in Congress for more than 30 years. It was the Ronald Reagan period when there was a last immigration reform. We do need comprehensive immigration reform. The Democrats in the House of Representatives had put forward each session last year, as well as the years before, comprehensive immigration reform, including dealing with the asylums, illegal border crossings, and the rest. The president, in his supplemental emergency program, has assistance for the border, hiring nearly 4,000 new people to deal with the surge of asylum seekers. Also, there are significant reforms about the asylum seekers themselves. Bottom line is, yes, we're ready to deal with the border, but it can't be foolish. The Republican bill that passed the House of Representatives is just plain foolish.
And in your crystal ball, Congressman, will the border be included in this aid package or not?
Yes, there will be border in an aid package. The president already has it in his proposal.
And you talked about right off the top there how paramount this funding is for Ukraine. I guess my follow-up question for you, sir, is are other countries also being asked to do the same thing? Because I think to a lot of Americans, it seems as though the responsibility to bankroll this is solely falling on the U.S. What about other countries?
Well, let's be very, very clear here. The European countries in total have put more money, more assistance, and nearly as much military equipment into Ukraine as has the United States. Keep in mind, those countries are much, much smaller. But in total, the NATO countries and the European Union countries are all in for at least as much money. So I had the Czech ambassador and the head of their Parliamentary Foreign Affairs Committee in my office Thursday afternoon. And they laid out the very, very significant military and financial assistance that country has given, a much, much higher percentage of their GDP than the United States. So, yes, the European countries are all in. Everything from equipment, German Leopard tanks, air defense systems from several of the countries, armaments, bullets, artillery shells, all the rest.
Okay.
What we also need to understand is that about 60 to 70% of all of the money that we have put forward for Ukraine is spent in the United States. We are spending that money to replenish our stocks here in the United States. All of the equipment, new Abrams tanks, new artillery, new ammunition, and the like. 60% of that 70 to 80 billion dollars that has been put forward thus far is now spent in the United States in every district in this nation.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.